Good evening. This is your captain. We are about to attempt a crash landing. Please extinguish all cigarettes. Place your tray tables in their upright lock position. Your captain says, put your head on your knees. Captain says, put your head in your hands. Captain says, put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your hips. This is your captain. We are going down. We're all going down together. And I said, uh-oh. This is gonna be someday. Stand by. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. This is your captain again. You know, I've got this funny feeling I've seen this all before. Why? 'Cause I'm a caveman. Why? 'Cause I've got eyes in the back of my head. Why? It's the heat. Stand by. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. Put your hands over your eyes. Jump out of the plane. There is no pilot. You are not alone. Stand by. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. It's not on. Take it off the test channel. Put it on the live channel. Do you see the live? It's number 3. Turn up number 3.
Group
There
3.
it is.
There
Good.
we go.
Okay.
It was on the whole
Lauren's
time.
in for Dave, if anybody didn't notice.
Why isn't there music?
There's music.
You don't hear any music?
Now I do. Dave will be
Hamburger
back soon.
died.
No, he didn't.
Well, no, I mean, that's what they would say if Hamburger was dead.
Yeah. Come on, Lauren.
Come on, Lauren.
obviously.
Dave should be back in like 10 minutes.
This is Matt. I'm here with Lauren, Max, and Cho. Somebody keeps leaving this box on all the time. Who do I have to yell at?
This Scarlet thing is in a very precarious position. I almost knocked it over.
When Dave gets here, can you take over for me
Why?
so I can just have the rest of the hour off?
What do you need to do, Cho, that's so dang important?
Get his kill-death ratio right.
I'm here for you whenever you need me.
I mean, I don't really need the day off.
Can you cover for me, too?
I mean, just like
things
if you
to
don't
do.
feel like it, just let
The
me know.
wind's
Well,
been
I
taken
never
out of my
feel like it.
sails.
I'll fill in for Cho, but I'm not going to fill in for
schedule
Max.
is briefly altered because my Bumble was trusting people, and it wasn't what I needed, and
Is
now
my
I got to
mic only
redo
low to
it.
my own ears?
Your needs are getting in the way of my needs.
Please call 708-794-6386. Fishcenter 708-794-6386. 708 Swim Club.
Please rise for our national anthem. Because it's election day, right? It's topical. Is it Wednesday? Oh, it's Tuesday.
November 8th.
Never mind.
What?
Midterm
Ninth.
election day. Do
Is
I
it
sound normal
sixth?
to you guys? I sound dead in my own ears.
Yeah.
Am I kind of muffled?
Are the levels low?
Did I eat too much taffy? Just, I mean, you guys sound pretty normal. to
Pretty
me.
normal.
I just turned you up a little.
Hello? Does that sound more like it?
I was so stressed about Election Day Fishcenter, I
Could just
gobbled
be
a
the
couple
ears.
Twizzlers from Cho's office, and I haven't taken Cho's Twizzlers in a while.
I haven't gone
You
into
stress
Cho's
ate
candy
Twizzlers?
in a
I was
long
like,
time.
Max, don't talk about me like that.
I eat all the Kit Kats.
Round 1 of Coin Quest. 5 coins, 1 man, 4 boats. On a road to nowhere. And the clock goes. 1 for Slump, -4 for Slider.
Mom started on it.
1 for Slump, -5 for Slump. Yeah.
One for Mimosa.
1 for Slump. Scale coin on the zone. 1 for Slump, -4 for Slump. And so to total -3. I'm sorry.
One for Hamburger. Hamburger hits the scale coin,
That gets more coins.
and then Hamburger gets a mouth match.
1 for Jeremy Leg, 1 for Slider.
Badass coin.
1 for
On the
Slider,
field.
-3 for Slump.
-3 for Mom.
Wow, there's a badass coin.
It popped up on Hamburger.
-3 for Slump. -4
What
for
the hell
Slump.
formation is this, Max?
It got rearranged after the scale coin. It's pretty cool,
Oh, the
actually.
scale coin bumped it. That is cool. -3 for Mom.
1 for
plus,
Slider, 1 for Jeremy Leg, 1 for Slider.
plus 1 for Mimosa.
1 for Slump, -5 for Slump, -5 for Slider. 1 for Slump. That was an ad bass being missed by the fish in this tank.
What's going on with the lower third?
Do I have to add all these up?
Yep. I didn't get to go to Steph's wedding party. Stop asking about it.
Why didn't you go?
I wasn't invited. They said everyone but Max.
You didn't go to our meeting either.
I was voting.
So?
Didn't you just say yesterday? We could all vote on
Yeah,
Fishcenter?
I voted.
Oh my.
Vote first.
Well, I had to go to therapy first.
You had
to
2
talk
weeks to
about
vote.
what I'm voting for.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Julian. I'm calling from Florida.
Hey, Julian.
Hello.
I don't think people should vote.
Okay.
They should.
Well, I'm 16.
Just accept it.
Write in Hector Camacho.
You're 16, Julian?
Yes.
Not for long.
Soon I'll be 18, so that's when I'm going to start.
What's it like being 16 these days in America?
I don't know. Schoolwork is pretty stressful.
Yeah, what do you study?
Addition?
High school,
No,
Max. He studies everything.
Subtraction?
yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Hamburger actually getting his natural point value this round. His mouth match was not bigger than the 1 point he got for himself.
How about that?
Hamburger and Greenbird tied.
What exactly is this show? Because I watch Adult Swim, but I don't know what the show is.
Well, it's a marine-themed interactive discussion.
Live.
Okay.
It's live, clearly. Can you testify to
Oh,
that we're live?
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I have it on TV right now.
All right, and you're alive right now. You're live.
Yes.
How can you prove that you're not a tape somehow?
You can ask me a question and I can answer it.
All right, what time is it?
It is 4:12 right now.
All right. Cho, do you have any scientific questions we can ask him to determine his reality?
I do.
Lauren does.
We can ask him what the weather is where he lives. Where does he live?
Florida.
Well, if he
Florida.
can tell us what the forecast says it is right now,
Sunny.
and we could look it up to verify.
Huh.
Well, I'd have to search it too. I don't know what the forecast is right now.
I guess he could have looked up what the temperature was.
You could
at this
open your
exact
eyes,
time.
bro.
Not a very good. Match.
Got the window.
No, it's not. What's something that's breaking news?
Something that's breaking news. There was a guy that was detained for sending bombs to packages.
Sure, he's from Florida. There's breaking news all over the place.
Yeah.
How many crazy people are walking down the street right now half naked with a rifle?
I don't know. Florida's extremely weird.
What town are you in, son?
I feel like Florida is more advanced than us. They're further ahead in time because they're closer
To death?
to the apocalypse.
What town are you in, sir?
They're all closer to death. At least South
I'm
Florida.
in Orlando.
Right smack in the middle. There is no good way just over the phone.
You can take a picture of yourself in front of,
A
Because
newspaper.
pictures can be taken.
yeah.
Oh, you could do the hostage thing. Yeah, hold up today's paper.
Do you have a hostage?
Wait, today's paper doesn't exist. Who the hell gets newspapers anymore?
This guy, Julian, he's 16. He's
Oh, there we
learning
go. He
about
can
the
play a
paper.
game with us.
Why don't
you
That's
play-
how
there
we
you go.
find
Uggs
out.
or no Uggs?
Yeah.
It's a classic game, Julian. What kind of games do you play?
I don't really play any games.
You keep it real?
Well, you're about to. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, it's
You
about
said
to have
you're-
more fun in your life.
You're watching on your TV. Is
Instead
it
of
Roku?
just stealing cigarellos.
It's on it's on a Fire Stick. It's on the Adult Swim app, but it's kind of delayed.
Watching on the Adult Swim app. Well, keep on watching because you're about to play Uggs or no Uggs.
Okay.
And if you don't know how that works, Max will tell you.
Person on screen. Are they wearing Uggs? That's your guess in the game. It's you guess. It's for 15 points for fish. I got spit on my chin.
Hey, sir, let me ask you this while you're thinking of this important decision. Should we have bans on Fishcenter? Because some goober in the chat keeps telling us not to, and I want your opinion.
I'm not sure.
You're asking somebody who doesn't normally watch the show.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that's a good thing. Fresh eyes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ask everyone.
Let's see. I'd say for the first one.
You say Uggs?
For the
You
first
only get
one.
to do one.
Okay, then I'd say Uggs.
For 15 points. Is it Uggs? The chat seems to disagree with you. And the chat was right. This is a person wearing, I believe, cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots.
Okay.
With skin socks that
That's
go
a
all the way up to
sad
his hips.
Sooners fan. Well, Julian, you don't win any points, but something does.
We put it in the bucket. That's how this show works. Do you get it now?
Yes, I do get it. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Has anyone on the show ever taken acid?
Yeah, plenty of
On
us.
the show?
Yes, like, has anyone working with the show, have they ever taken acid?
Do you
Like
mean
during
like
the show?
off the clock or during the show?
Well, it doesn't matter when, but, like, because I heard a rumor that all of the drawings on Adult Swim are created when someone's on acid.
That's true.
That's very
Rumors are true.
true. In fact, we have a
Yeah,
room
well-
for it. There's an acid room where they make the drawings on Adult Swim, and they call it the acid room.
You can have your choice. You can have it on a little piece of paper, or you can have it on a drop.
Wait, do you guys work with, like, the main Adult Swim?
Well, not really.
No, we're in the basement.
They don't
Two
let us
buildings
look
over.
at them.
Okay.
But
We
when
have
we
to-
get acid, it's shot into a
We
steak.
have to pay them a monthly fee to use the name Adult Swim.
I can't draw anything if I'm not on acid. I can't even draw a circle.
Yeah, we have a nurse at the door that just hands out tabs as you get to work every
Her
day.
name is
Uh,
Nurse Acid.
Wait, what's the famous nurse? Nurse Ratchet.
Yeah,
We have our
Ratchet.
own Nurse Ratchet with
From One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
with
Nest.
just a
It's
tray-
crazy.
Are you
tray
taking
of
acid right now,
tabs.
sir?
Sorry, what was the question?
Aha, that's a yes. My
Here's the
question
thing.
was, are you taking acid right now?
No, I don't take acid.
Julia, here's the thing. If
You're-
you want to ever do something
He's only
creative,
16. It
you
would ruin
need to
his,
do
his
drugs.
young
It's
mind.
impossible otherwise. Do you think Shakespeare could have written his plays
Lauren, do you want to stay? You don't have to go.
Without being
drugs?
on acid.
I don't know. What else would you be doing?
Working on
Hit the
things?
road,
Joe,
Jack.
she's got
Do you have work to do?
She's work to do.
Let a real pro
She
handle
does have
this.
work to do.
Hey, Dave.
You
Dave's
guys do
back.
Coin
Thanks,
Quest
Lauren.
yet?
Yeah, we did Coin Quest.
Go get us some more tabs.
Dave, can you tell this guy about how you need to do acid to do drawings?
Well, I think it helps with the creativity. I don't think you need to, but if you do them sober, it's going to be shitty.
Sometimes, let me give you this analogy, sir. You're at the top of a snowy mountain, and you got your red toboggan. Okay? You're
Okay.
going down this hill. You're at a golf course, a snowy golf course. You're going down this red toboggan over and over and over again. You've built yourself up quite a little ice track for your red toboggan, right? Bear with me. I know you're in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
What happens is when we come to work and we immediately take acid, it's like shaking the snow globe and no more tracks in the snow. Every day, start a new track. Occasionally, we'll stab one of our coworkers.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, the price you pay for fresh ideas every day.
It's called a bad trip.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
Hi.
I heard about people getting stuck on permanent acid trip.
Wait till you're 21, till your brain's fully grown,
Yeah.
and call us back.
Don't do acid.
But do acid also, because, like, also, how do you think they thought of the name Rick?
If anything,
Yeah.
shrooms. At least they come
Joe,
from the
you're
ground.
conflicting yourself.
Do you know the ancient natives?
Acid and shrooms are two different things.
Ancient
know.
Native Americans they invented the color green after a peyote walk. And there's no color green till peyote.
So they used to cook peyote in a wok?
Yeah. Dave kept smiling.
Dave's back. Thanks for calling, Julian.
Okay.
Okay. Give him helpful
That kid
advice.
was stupid.
I don't know if
I'm
he
going to
helped
say
or hurt.
this. He was really stupid. I bet he wasn't
So what
doing
happened? He
his
called in
homework.
and he said, "Are you guys on acid?"
No, he's a first-time watcher, I think.
No, he just
was-
didn't know what it
he was just
was.
being
Yeah.
Well, why? How'd you guys talk about acid?
He asked us if we're on acid.
Well, he had heard
Oh,
a
yeah.
rumor.
Dave, what's your favorite number of coins right now?
4.
Hey, I bet we all voted to have earlier drinking on Sundays, right?
Yes, I did. That's the stupidest law I've
I
ever heard.
voted no to that.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
such a non-issue.
You think it should be noon instead of 11?
Yeah, noon. 12:30 actually.
12:30?
I thought it was moving it up to 11:30.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
literally
move it
30
to
minutes.
move it to 11 from 12:30.
Oh, is that so? 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Is
will
that
say,
big an issue to drink legally an hour and a half sooner?
Joe, I think
How about
well,
you just-
at restaurants?
Why don't you just make yourself a drink before you leave the
Joe,
fucking
at
house?
restaurants.
You're not a nice
Joe, it's also
person.
indicative of just some archaic puritanical law that's like, why
Yes.
is that even on the book?
So if I go up to Fellini's on a Sunday morning and I can't get a Yingling lager, I'm
Until
going to be
12:30.
You know, well, Joe, change the laws. If you can't,
It's
it's what
it's
it represents.
idiotic.
It's just dumb
It
to be in
does.
the
The
first
fact
place.
that that's even an issue goes to show you that maybe
Yes.
things really aren't bad in this country. If that's one of your issues,
No, that's one of many
Well, that's
issues.
from
then
it's a,
sit
it's
back
a, no, Joe. It's a
and
symptom.
fucking appreciate your life.
It's a
a
symptom
place of privilege.
of shitty government. It's a
Wow.
symptom, Joe. And if you don't look at the symptoms,
Nice.
you won't see any problems, Joe. And you'll sit back
Nice.
there with your
Get that
complacency
stethoscope out.
and your video games and
Yeah.
your Twix bars.
Joe's going to be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
if you
nonstop.
really
Guns.
complain you
Now
have
you're
to go
just
home at
projecting.
10 p.m. every night, you're
Oh.
just privileged.
Oh.
If you're complaining about the
All that
national curfew, you could
cushy-
just be home
cushy
playing
comfort
Call of
under the
Duty till
soles of
4
your
a.m.
feet.
Matt, you're not wrong about that, but here's
I know.
the response. The proper response is fuck the system and fuck the laws. Just drink anyway.
No, Joe, 'cause you can't,
care about society.
you can't buy a drink at a restaurant at
I'm
11
gonna
o'clock.
buy
You don't
a
need to buy a
whenever I
drink to drink a
please.
drink is my point.
Well, but it's not
Yes,
about needing
at a
to
restaurant. It is, Joe.
Have
And
you
Dex
ever
is
gone-
right.
Have you ever gone to Fellini's on a Sunday morning at 11:45
If
and
I'm
order
really-
a Yingling?
I've been
If
really
I'm really
surprised.
gonna
It's happened to me
embarrassment
3 times,
and
and I've always
shame.
been surprised.
Here.
I've been like, oh, I can't? Because I'm from California where
Yeah.
there's no,
Have
like,
you gone to Publix at
Christian
noon
rules
and bought
of
a
Sunday
32
mornings?
pack of Miller Lite?
It's crazy.
And have
It's
them say,
crazy.
you can't buy this
You
yet.
want to make a statement. You don't vote about it.
Yeah, Joe. If,
You-
if the option is
you-
is
If
given
the
to
option
you,
is given to vote
You
away a dumb
bring
law,
a
somewhat.
six-pack into Fellini's and crack that shit open.
It's not a
at
BYOB
11
establishment.
Exactly. You bring in your own
where do I
shit
get my
You-
6-pack?
from fucking anywhere.
They're fucking closed
They're closed, Joe. It's
because the law says you can't fucking have it.
Joe. Why are you defending this
Then you-
law?
I'm not defending the
You
law.
are.
You're
I'm-
like saying, when there's a bad law that isn't that bad,
Accept
I'm
it.
telling
you should
you
just
how to
accept
make
it.
it
Lie
a
down.
point.
You're telling people to lie down,
Just
Joe.
accept annoying laws instead of having someone go, maybe we should vote on
You
this.
bring in your own and you get arrested, and that's how you make a fucking statement.
We're not making a statement.
That's
We're
where I was
voting to
going.
make it so you can drink earlier
Voting
at
doesn't-
Fellini's.
Voting doesn't do anything. If voting did anything, we wouldn't be in the fucking piece of shit show that
How
we're
did
in
Donald
right now.
Trump get elected if it
Voting. So
Yes.
why are you saying to participate
No, Joe.
in the
he was
same
elected
busted-ass
because
piece
of
of
not
shit?
voting.
Exact. Whoa.
But also-
Yeah.
But
Sure.
also some people voted for him too.
Yeah, also. Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was voting in addition.
Not some people.
It's hard doing
what
this
was
show
the-
on
It was like
acid.
3.4
I know. I forgot what we
million
were talking
people
about.
voted. It was
Yeah.
millions of votes
Yeah.
for Donald Trump.
for Donald Trump.
Millions.
It's I'm reading a book right now on my iPhone
That's why I want us to be nuked.
called The Forgotten.
If you can nuke America and take out hundreds of millions of people, then you're nuking the millions of people that voted for fucking Trump.
I don't know, Joe. You lost me with
I'm
that
reading a book
brunch
called
argument.
Just scorch the earth.
The Forgotten.
Fuck this place.
How the people of one Pennsylvania county elected Donald Trump and changed America by Ben Bradley Jr. The people of Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, voted
What county?
Democratic. Luzerne County.
Oh.
That's where I lived
Yeah.
with my family until Donald Trump flipped it in 2016. What happened?
He fled?
Named one of the juiciest political
Ooh,
books to
Jew.
come in 2018. No, because I got a job in entertainment. So
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Tibbs. I'm calling from Northern Virginia, Great Falls, Virginia.
Hey, Tits.
Are you over 18, Tits?
Oh, I'm 23. I'm very over 18.
Oh,
Are
wow.
you on acid?
Right? No, I'm not on acid.
Go ahead, sir.
Good for you.
Basically, I have a couple questions. I was wondering if you guys ever got a Slump's itching problem figured out.
Itching?
well,
Oh, the Twitch
I
thing?
called him like a week ago, and you're like, he seems itchy.
well, there
and
was
now-
Ned. Ned said that Mom and Mimosa seemed a little itchy.
But not Flump.
Not
Flump's just an
Flump.
itcher.
No, Flump. That tank is not being treated. That's a great question, though. You are half paying attention, and that's worth something.
How many points is that worth, Joe?
That's worth 10 personal points.
Oh.
But you want to play a game for real points that's themed on the election?
I would totally love that.
A little game we
Yeah.
have called Erection Election.
Oh, man.
Could you play
Wow.
American music?
This is a brand
This
new
needed
game.
approval.
We had to wait until midterm election day to show this off.
I said to Trey, look up porn parodies with politicians. He couldn't find anything. I'm like, give me 1 minute.
he
and I
was
found
playing.
something.
He was playing coy.
He just didn't go on a website. I've got a video here from Pornhub, and you get extra
Alright.
points if you
So
guess the title.
Trey was sitting at his desk looking at porn while people were walking by.
Of course.
You put that upon him.
Well, he said as
Is
long
it
as I can say you
political
told me
Troy's
to
a
do
smart
it.
kid, or Trey's a smart kid. He's not going to give away the fact that he can search porn effectively.
Anyway,
Like when a woman
Well,
asks
I
you,
think he
does-
just tried
does
to
make
do
her look
Imgur.
fat?
I think he just only went on image search.
Everything's
This
a
is
test,
a
Dave.
video of a porno
I'm gonna
parody.
look up some porn right now.
A porno parody of a couple politicians. If you can guess which politicians are represented in this porno parody, you can get 25 points.
Are
Also,
there clues?
there are clues based off
Mitt Romney? Tits Romney.
based off yeah, I think there's clues.
No.
The
So no.
PorningtonPost.com.
It's from
Interesting.
PorningtonPost.com.
and Bill Clintoris.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
That's what you're gonna go with?
Let me take out Bill Clinton because that's a red tie.
Careful
and that's
which
a red
things
that
you remove when you.
I see.
Yeah, don't
Republican.
remove the fuzzy stuff.
You know, let's go with Rick Santorum.
Rick
Wow.
Santorum. And Monica Lewinsky still?
Specific.
Rick Santorum, you guys know about his.
I know about Santorum.
Let's do Nancy Pelosi, because Monica Lewinsky will only be
Okay.
okay.
Do you have a guess for the title?
Rick Santorum and Nancy Pelosi.
Is that your fantasy? I mean, not that I'm judging. I'm not trying to kink shame. I'm curious.
No, I have no idea for the title.
I'll bet
No
Pelosi-
idea for the title?
Pelosi was probably hot like 50 years ago.
Okay.
I like
Your
to think
guess
she
is
was.
Rick Santorum and Nancy Pelosi. In the untitled video, let me see who it is. It looks like this woman might be Hillary Clinton. This man has a blonde wig, and the title is Trump fucking, so it must be Trump fucking Hillary Clinton.
Man, that was too easy.
That was too easy.
I went with the
That was
random
so
one. I should've gone more
2016.
basic.
Well, I'm sorry, man. Maybe it's just the beginning of a classic game that's going to be here forever,
Is that
and you
Nina
should
Hartley?
because some people wouldn't have gotten it.
I don't think so.
I hope
That's
it is.
Nina Hartley.
Is it?
She's still working. She's awesome. Cameo in Boogie Nights. Great
Yeah,
flick.
she was great. in
Tits,
Boogie
thanks
Nights.
for the call.
Yeah, no problem.
Julian
Okay,
in
I
chat
get my
says,
point.
"This is good porn. I'm 16."
All right. Well, all porn
More
is good when
points
you're
for the
16.
bucket.
Hey, if your name is No Bands for FCL in the chat, you can suck it with your post.
Well, you know, some
'Cause I'm
people
not
in chat
changing
like
it.
Rat Hands say no bands on Blood Feast.
We're only
like bands on
we're only
Fishcenter, not on Blood
ramping it
Feast.
up.
Yeah, now we're going to ramp it up because of you. That's right. Dave, announce one.
You want me to announce? I announced fucked up the other day.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Should I announce Thursday?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Big one Thursday. Or Friday. What about Friday? Well, both.
Okay. Well, I have a way I announce them.
Oh.
Sort of specific.
Do you need any audio help?
Let's see. On Thursday, November 8th, on Fishcenter Live, we present to you Robert Earl Keane.
Is that Jingle Bells? Oh.
It's the song's called "Merry Christmas from the Family."
Why is it all hick music celebrating?
It's not all hick.
That's American music, man.
It's American music.
Get the
I
fuck
need to do
out.
a French show in another country called French Max. My dad sent me a text in French encouraging me to vote today,
In French.
and it had the slam effect.
Oh, it's slammed in.
It's like,
So what's
Whoa,
true?
France
Vote
where we
against
got-
that asshole
France
today,
where we
Max.
got the idea for voting.
So Cho, you're not here Friday.
Nope.
Matt, are you here Friday?
I'm here Friday, yeah.
Max, are you
I'm
here?
not here
You're
Friday.
not here Friday.
You're not here Friday?
I'm not here.
Friday. Okay.
I'm not here Friday, Matt.
You're not here this
Oh,
Friday.
Dave, though.
I'm here. I'm not here Friday.
Okay.
I'm here Friday too.
Dave, you're kind of on.
We're all here
Mason
Friday?
and Francis are both gone.
Joe, are you not here
On-
Friday?
What?
Mason and Francis are both gone Friday, too.
I know. I know.
But Dave's gone Friday. Dave's not gone.
Dave's not gone.
Now we're gonna figure it out, but we'll be all right.
Sounds like a comedy band. No bands on
Why
SCL.
does it sound like a comedy?
Because you can hear what he's saying.
Why you tell that to his face?
Okay.
Hey, you sound like a comedy
Oh,
band.
and the week after Thanksgiving, what are we doing? Should we just take that week off? Because I want to go somewhere.
I'm taking the week of Thanksgiving off.
Yeah, but the week after that.
So should I then move my plans then?
Well, take 2 weeks off.
Because
I'm telling
not
the guy who was gonna come in on that Friday during Thanksgiving that we're not gonna be here.
There was
Oh,
someone
no,
trying
we
to get in
decided
the
we wanted to
Friday
do
after.
it.
The Friday after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Like Black Friday?
I mean, I'll come in
But
and
Dave,
do
how will
it.
you get a shot?
Dave and I are hanging out all week that week.
Yeah, we're planning on never leaving each other's side.
It's actually because we're doing the hangout. It's publicity stunt we're working on with Matt Hutchinson for Tender Touches Season 2, where Dave and Max have to stay together all week.
Wow. All right, and then Friday.
So this Friday I'm here.
Yeah, this Friday I'm here.
Okay. I'll announce that then if you're not going to, unless you're going to.
No, you could do it. You do it. I did one, you do another.
Oh, okay.
This one, a couple people have actually expressed excitement in the office.
The one that I'm about to announce?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some excitement in the
Apparently, monster performance coming off of Midtown Music Festival. See if anybody knows this. Name that tune. Not saying this person's going to perform this song. That's all I'm going to give.
Oh wow, you're just teased.
Yeah, teasing it.
You're such a tease.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Rhino.
You know, Rihanna did a thing for Cartoon Network Fridays, I think it was called.
Oh yeah.
Nobody would be excited for Rihanna.
Way back when.
Way back when, I edited the video for the web, not the one for TV, but for the web.
Oh.
Dave, have we done round 2?
Nope.
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 Couple bands. Plain white tees.
And the bling goes. 5 for Jeremy Lake at the
actually.
beginning.
Hamburger has started over the line.
Dave, you don't like Chris Brown.
I don't like Chris Brown, but I edited an interview for him.
-5 for Mimosa. Oh, but a +5 and a -1 for a net -1 for Mimosa. -5 for Hamburger.
-1 for Thump earlier.
Gravity coin is on the field, popped up on Top Sander.
1 for Thump.
-5 for Top Sander. +1 for Mom.
Where did you come from? Where did you come from?
Mouth match for Hamburger now, and Hamburger has hit the gravity coin.
The Batbot said the wrong song.
Yeah.
-5 for Mimosa.
-1 for Slider. -5 for Hot Steve.
+1 for Mimosa.
Like a Mibbin storm? 1 for Slider,
Mibbin.
1 for
kind of
Hot
bird.
Steve.
+1 for Mom.
-1 for Jeremy Legg.
Oh, Hamburger's head's poking out the little window. -1 for Top Sander. Top Sander gets -5, hits the gravity coin. -2 for Mimosa, +1 for Mom.
14 seconds left.
13, 12, 11, 10.
+1 for Mom. +5 for Mom.
That's
1 for Hot
nice.
Steve, -5 for Hot Steve.
-1 for Mom.
-5 for Bijou, Slider, and Jeremy Legg at the end there.
Look at Hamburger.
Slider.
Now he's backing out.
Do you know my
He's,
Slider?
he's playing peekaboo.
For some time,
Oh, is this
Adele.
the artist?
can't stop staring at those ocean eyes.
Ocean eyes.
That's all I'm telling you.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Gave it away.
Billy Elliot.
Not quite.
I have no idea who this is.
Well, you will.
They sound kind of like a comedy group.
Stop saying that about our artists.
Slider.
Slider.
All right, no one's getting it, so I'm going to give one final clue.
How could you people not know this? This is like one of the biggest hits of the summer. Wow, that's very high bass.
The B-side.
frequency. Yeah, girl.
She call me Mr. Bombastic, friendly fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Smooth, just like a silk.
So it's Shaggy?
No, Joe.
What?
Sorry, I'm tripping.
What? That makes more sense. And boy, good Gwyn Boyd, Bob, Bijou.
It's not Shaggy. I was just kidding.
That was the song Mr. Boombastic by Shaggy. What a reality show where Shaggy goes to Scotland called Shaggus. And he used to live on a farm with a bunch of Scottish people.
Shaggus,
Like haggis.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves Scottish people Twitter on Reddit. They love watching the way they stupidly type. My cousin loves it. Dumb people with bad sensibilities like my cousin love it.
Speaking of Scottish people,
type bad.
I wonder what
They're like,
percentage of our,
my mama.
I wonder what percentage of our chat voted today.
I've never noticed that.
I'd
say 2.
2%?
Because instead of going out there,
Jakes.
they're in this fucking chat like a bunch
2%?
of goddamn losers.
There
They
was
might
no
have
new
woke
shows
up
in the
at 7
morning.
a.m..
Yeah.
The shows didn't go live till 3.
Well, we can ask everyone to type a V if they voted, and then we can count.
I'll type a V
If you
now.
didn't
That's
vote,
legit.
though, type penis. If you didn't vote, type penis.
Yeah.
V.
That's embarrassing.
Rock the vote. Live rock the vote. That's what Fishcenter should have did. Shit.
Oh man. What does that mean to rock the vote?
Hey, I'm Ned Montgomery, and live rock the vote.
Oh wow, Lala M and the Game Quoter and Rat Hands and Yeryu's all
Lower
voted. 818 guy, Lone Skull, Eva
If
Unit,
they didn't put it just a V, forget it.
Yeah.
Game
They
Quoter.
don't know how to vote.
Well, they
Everyone
didn't
vote.
hear you guys say that at first.
If you didn't vote, type penis.
Danky Dan says voting is for fucking sheep.
Wow.
Yeah, so is eating.
Ogre Bash voted. Lala M was late to Fish Center for voting.
Everyone's
Johnny K.
voting.
Tyler voted in the mall.
How about that? That's
Hey, I Play
interesting.
Bass didn't vote.
Mall,
playing
great
bass
place to
all day.
vote. Oh, that's male. Why don't they have polling places at malls?
Yeah.
Steve Brewski says, I've been at work all day, can't vote yet. Aren't people allowed to leave work to vote?
I had
Isn't that like a
I had
law?
a
Different
vote
states.
in a-
Different states.
In a
Depends on your
goddamn
job.
elementary school cafeteria.
Oh, I saw a friend.
Boring.
They made
Put
a
me in
status.
Hot Topic.
They live in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
put me in a Starbucks.
This Atlanta
Get a
person said in their Instagram
coffee.
story, I have to work all day. I just wish there was I can't believe that this capitalist system makes me work instead of being able to go vote. And I was like, aren't you legally allowed to go vote in Atlanta?
Why doesn't every restaurant buy a voting machine? And then they just have it. People are like, hey, if you want to vote at a cool place, come down to Olive Bistro. We have voting all day long.
Voting and falafel.
JJM reminds me felons are not included in this tally.
How many felons are in the chat?
Probably 4.
That might be right.
4. They said it during golf.
Oh, Goat v. Fish says a vote for goat is a vote for versus fish, and a vote for fish is a vote for versus goat.
I concur.
Crisis Actor says penis.
Followed your instructions.
You know who followed me on Twitter recently?
Who's that?
Mega Man Psy. Had he unfollowed me and then followed
Oh
me
yeah,
again?
he said that he unfollowed you.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he didn't
I
like
see him
some
in
of the
chat.
things we said.
Hey, that's okay. You know, I'm talking about politics.
That's
a lot.
okay.
That's okay.
Does he still watch this shit?
Yeah, everyone does. They just don't participate as much.
Dave doesn't like it when I'm okay with things.
I just think it's that one time was funny and it kind of became a catchphrase.
Well, it's okay to be a catchphrase.
Anytime now, like if I'm at a restaurant, they're like
Being agreeable is being boring.
they'll say, "Oh,
Nah,
do
I'm
you
not
want-"
boring.
At Firehouse Subs, they say, "Do you want that fully loaded?" And I say, "That's okay."
I'm agreeable,
Just
Joe,
like that,
but I
yeah.
also I make a scene in public.
At Publix.
Right, Dave? Are we gonna go to dinner as a group, guys?
I gotta go buy a suit.
I have stuff
A
to
soup?
do.
Suit.
Oh,
You buying a suit?
Yep.
he's buying a soup.
Where are you gonna go?
Well, I don't have much time. This is for Friday's event, so I gotta go off the rack.
Why don't you just borrow mine?
It would look quite
Borrow one of
silly if I
Jono's.
tried to jam myself in
Novelty
one of your suits,
suits.
dude.
Yeah, get a novelty suit.
No.
Like
Here's a.
So I gotta go off the rack, so I'm
here's-
probably gonna go to Joe Bank.
Oh,
'cause
wait.
Off the rack Joe Bank suits are.
Not yet.
Novelty soups.
Not yet.
I don't have time for bespoke.
Now this is a little bit of
I plan my life very poorly.
finspiration while I was voting today at this elementary school.
And then I have a finspiration to show us from McKinley Postman.
Oh, Dave, I like
How's
it.
this finspiration?
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
one.
Space Race.
Wow.
That's great.
That would have been a good one, Dave.
If you were
a
eligible for
viewer.
points, Dave, that would
Oh
be.
wait, what are you saying?
That would be minimum
Space
23
race?
out of 25 points.
I was saying corn on the cob.
You're so.
Here's a pretty good one, though, guys.
Dave, that's a great one.
Thank you.
Thank
From
you.
Michael, Downer Channel.
Ah.
The Mimosa.
References multiple fish.
It's a
I
double
like it.
reference.
Wow.
What are the? Oh,
I mean, it is kind of on the nose, but
The Mamos is mostly champagne. I get the joke. Because moms are alcoholics.
and if you look at the champagne
because
glass,
kids are annoying.
the
Kids,
bubbles,
also husbands.
the
also
bubbles even
annoying.
resemble mom's spots.
Mumble mum.
So that's not bad. Out of 25, I'd give that a good 14 points.
Alright, I'll ask Michael. What's he want?
See, there's Mom right there. Look at Mom's spots, the champagne glass spots. I like it.
Looks very much like Mom.
Yeah.
Got to agree.
14 points.
Hey, that's
Way
why
to
we
go,
named
Downer
Mom
Channel.
Mimosa.
So I'm looking at this no bans on Fishcenter Live petition, and they don't even show anyone that signed. So I think already it's null.
Oh, I signed.
But I think unless they show the names, it's not really a petition.
Wait, for no bans or fewer bans?
No bans, they're saying.
None at all.
And they have a picture of Tiger's jaw crossed out.
I don't know if I could get with none. I mean, I do like music.
I liked music once a fortnight. Or only in the summer.
So wait, explain to me again, how do Scottish people type differently?
Okay, I'm
That
going to
doesn't
read
make
you
sense
this.
to me.
I hate this.
It's
I
an
hate
Instagram?
going to this Reddit page. But my cousin likes it.
Is there
and
an
it's
Instagram thing for this? that
I don't
can
know.
see
Maybe.
visually?
I'm gonna just read it to you.
That just
Okay.
doesn't add up to me.
It's just they write like they talk, and it's annoying. Ma just said to me, Steven, do you think I'm a bad mother? I was lit. My name's Kyle. A was lit. The word A was lit is I was like in Scottish people internet. Ugh.
That's very
They sound
specific.
annoying. Ugh. It made me hate Scottish people just to see these.
They're above using normal English.
Well, I just think it's weird that it became a novelty for like they like how these Scottish people are just saying it how it is. Like it's like a fetishization of this vernacular.
Yeah.
As if it represents a different attitude and a certain voice in your head, and for some reason that annoys me because the only voice I like, Dave Bonowitz.
So it's just Scottish millennials, aka Scottish.
I don't even know because
young
it feels like you
kids.
read it. I feel like it's a bunch of angry townies who are just being sassy.
I mean, are they
and
saying,
type stupid?
Are they saying all
Dave
British
Bonowitz.
stuff?
No, they're
Are they
just like I was lit. My drunk friend. It's just all sorts of things. It's just sassy.
My drunk friend.
See, this whole concept is just stupid.
Ugh, it's so
it's
stupid.
But why? It's so stupid. It shouldn't affect your emotions.
Well,
No, it makes me think
It
about
actually
it.
does. It
You
makes you
know,
think about
Joe,
it.
because I'm not agreeable with everything. Sometimes it's fun to let something make you
Oh,
angry.
That's a good
It's
point.
the spice of life. Letting things make you angry is the spice of life. When you're driving, I was waiting in line. I was getting a vote, and this guy walks away from his booths.
Boring.
And yeah, boring, right? I let him walk for a few seconds before I walk to the empty hole because it's my turn up. And this lady behind me, this fucking bitch.
Hey.
She's like, "Hey, go." This older lady. I'm like,
It's like the person
it
that
was like-
honks after a half second.
yeah, it
when
was
the light
like
changes.
I'm standing here for 3 seconds because I don't want to run behind this guy just to get right where he is. I was so annoyed, but there's nothing you could do. You know, you're stuck in that
Maybe
You had a moral
situation.
dilemma.
She had a place to go. She
But it
had
made
to
me
get to work.
hesitate while I was. We had been
Did you walk
waiting an
slower?
hour and a half. She would have been gaining like
Well,
5
see,
seconds.
What you do is you turn around and make a scene and throw it right back in her face.
I almost said, "Lady, relax."
Exactly. You're like, I would have been out of your way in 2 seconds, but now since you're
She
being
and
a
her
bitch
fucking
about
husband,
it,
this-
I'm going to turn around and waste even more of your time because you are an impatient piece
This
of shit.
brown
Piece
starburst,
of shit.
the starburst brown hole of a man.
Yeah.
But she and him, they're talking to this other guy in line all about chillers they're going to have in there. I don't know what chillers are.
That sounds like something you'd be into, like a kind of
Yeah, you'd be in
beverage,
a chillers.
like
no,
from
it was
Wendy's
like a cooling
or
system.
from
They're like,
Cookout. I'm gonna get a chiller.
I'm not sold on the chillers.
Raspberry chiller.
Like they need like a certain ice thing in their backyard, and they happen to be standing next to a man who knew all about cooling
Oh, that's
systems.
fortunate.
And they
Oh,
were just
shit.
talking about
Speaking
that
of
all
It's a
the
night.
nightmare. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Chiller.
Hey, this is Cy from Tennessee.
Sigh, you
Sigh.
do watch this piece of shit still.
Every day.
Sometimes, yeah.
Most
I haven't been able to
days.
watch this frequently over the years, but I still do catch it sometimes.
This isn't the real Mega Man Psy.
Oh yeah, it is. I followed you on Twitter just yesterday.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Refollow.
I deleted my account like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I
Did,
made a new
did you make a tweet and someone said delete your account and then you did?
one. Close enough.
Okay.
Interesting.
So what brought you back?
I got fired. I got fired a month ago, so now I've got a bunch of free time.
Ah, you see? Only tragedy brings
What'd you
people
do?
to us.
Or what are
I
you
told
accused
a
of?
coworker to fuck off.
Oh, you
Another
did? Wow.
statistic. Did they deserve it?
Oh yeah, they really did.
Did you explain that to your boss?
Yes, I did. They didn't like it though.
Wasn't good enough.
What happened? Can we hear the whole story?
I guess. Sure, why not?
You don't have
you.
to. If
I
you're
mean, you don't have a
uncomfortable.
job to save anymore.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. They the place I was working at got new owners like 3 weeks before.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, did you tell one of the new owners to fuck off?
No. When they bought the place, they brought in some new employees, and the one that I had to work with was a fucking idiot, and they wouldn't listen to anything that anyone would tell them. And then one night I come in and she just starts fucking getting all angry at me because I'm trying to explain to her how to do something. So I tell her to fuck off, and then a few days later I get fired.
Fuck off. Did you say it calmly in like a cool way, or were you angry? Fuck off.
Oh, I was pissed.
Go fuck off.
You know, I've heard worse
I mean,
words
what,
like
what
that
kinds
come
of
from Matt's
things?
office.
Is it like machinery where injury and lives are at stake, or?
No, I worked at a hotel.
Oh, so a fried fish
So she was
place.
questioning your methods for what type of activity?
So we were pretty close to an airport, so we had to take people. You know, we got like one of those old shuttles that takes people to the airport in the mornings.
Sure.
But it doesn't, there's not actually anyone around to drive it because I work the night shift and there's no one around to drive it until like 5 a.m. But she was just going around telling people like, oh yeah, sure, it can go whenever, 4 a.m., whatever. But I'm the only person there at 4 in the morning. I can't leave. So when someone comes down thinking they're going to the airport at 4 in the morning, I can't take them. They get all pissy at me.
So she's insisting that you abandon your post to accommodate random rides.
It's not even that she's insisting.
Yeah,
it's
she
that
doesn't care. She's just
give a
spreading
shit.
misinformation.
Pretty much, yeah. So then when I try to explain this to her...
Hey, don't do that.
When we were changing shifts, she's just like, you don't need to be telling me nothing. You're not my supervisor.
You can't tell me nothing.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Hey, man.
So I got pretty pissed off.
Well, we're on your side. The Fishcenter listeners, I'm sure, and the chat completely agree with you.
We all hate that lady, too.
You know what she is? A total twig.
Yeah, she's a twig. Hey, if you support Psy in the chat, show your support.
Type of V.
Type of V.
And if you support that dumb lady, type penis.
Penis for the dumb lady. V for Mega Man.
Yeah, I did have one question for you guys.
Go ahead.
What happened to the games team? Are you guys just like doing the show in like an abandoned building now?
They moved to a different part of the building.
Oh, okay.
Also,
so what is that part used for now?
We have an office on our own.
Now it's taken up with interns and Francis.
Oh.
And Josh Skierski.
Oh, and Josh and Ian and Rebecca, they're over there too.
Ian looked like a French mime today, Cy.
I'm not sure if that's going to be Rebecca's desk
Look
for
like
much
a what
longer.
now?
She keeps on moving.
Rebecca needs a shed.
So every time I see that angle, I never see anyone over there anymore. So I was wondering what happened to it.
Yeah, I don't know what they do most of the day.
Well, now it's kind of blocked off by a rock.
Oh, wow, live rock.
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Look at the rock, though. It is alive.
Yeah.
It has
great.
growing like a beard, kind of.
So rest assured, Cy, there are people there.
You just can't see them right now.
You cannot see them, and they're not there all the time.
Lone Skull says V. Lala M says V. 818 guy. V with an exclamation point. Starshine. Even though, well, no bands for Fishcenter Live didn't say V. Just saying.
Any penises?
Yeah.
Trolls.
Trolls.
Troll day.
All right, man.
So
Well, we got a game for you.
The
It's
10 people in
called
the chat support you.
Bijou Ball,
Okay.
a game that I like to play once a week, my friend. Do you like Bijou Ball?
Sure.
Alrighty. You're going to give me a rotation all the way up to 45, either northwest or northeast, and a power of 0 to 10.
Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Let
The
me
wind
see
is
if it
going
comes
12
up on the
degrees
screen.
northeast, but you don't really want to hit it straight necessarily. I mean, if you do it right, you could get a few plus
Does the wind
fives.
always change?
Yes.
Is that a glass
up to-
dome over
up
this
to-
thing? Is it like a tube that we're in, or is it
Yeah,
are
we're
we
like
outside?
in a glass tube.
But how is there wind?
I'm a big fan.
Fans.
Look how many fans there are.
Actually, it's more of a mesh than anything, I think. I think it's also maybe like a futuristic poly mesh.
And that grass
Okay.
is
Natural.
Okay, I see it now. Let's do 24 northeast, and then 8 on the power.
This might be the best one yet, man. I like the sound of all this.
It's going high beats.
Ooh, wow.
I'm going to launch it when you say go, go, Maxio.
Go, go, Maxio.
So far, 0 points.
That doesn't mean it's bad, it's just 0.
So far, still 0 points.
That doesn't mean anything, though. You're going to get at least 1, I know it.
So far, 0.
But that doesn't mean anything right now.
It's still hitting 0.
You're going to get them, don't worry, it just takes time. No one ever gets... There you go, told you.
And that's the end.
Wow.
That's a goal.
6
points.
Wow, terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
No?
I really thought I'd do better on that
Yeah,
one.
me too.
6 points for the fish of your choice.
You know what? Let's give it the flump.
Slump.
Yeah.
Slump.
What's next for you? You gonna find a new job?
Well, actually, I'm moving up to Canada at the end of the month. Yeah.
Wow.
What
Decided
part?
to pull the trigger on that one.
Yeah, it's
Well,
been
I'm
like
moving
3
up-
years, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's a big
but
move.
we're
Why are you going
finally
to Canada?
That's where my wife lives.
Perfect.
Yes.
Matt only cares about his wife, doesn't care about other people's
Yeah,
wives.
I'm not always asking about people's wives like you do.
How is your wife?
She's doing good. She's doing good.
Good.
She's keeping busy.
So you're not going to look for a new job until you get to Canada. You're not going to try.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're not going to do any
I mean,
pre-scouting.
I tried looking for something down here, but I couldn't find anything that was good enough. So I'm just moving up there.
Maybe there's a job in Canada where you can tell people to fuck off.
Ooh. Border
Oh,
Patrol.
I hope so.
Canada doesn't seem like the place, but
In a
maybe you can
Canadian
adapt.
accent.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm
off.
sure they're lacking
No,
in
that's more
people that will
Scottish.
tell others to fuck off.
What is the Canadian fuck off? I disagree.
No, there's
go
plenty
fuck
of
you
mean
knockers.
people in
I
Canada.
disagree.
Knock your fuck off.
Hey, fuck
They've
you.
got French Canada.
That was
They've got
Scottish.
French Canada.
Fuck,
You're-
fuck
You know,
off.
I'm going to go
Your
to
accent's
Quebec
all over the
City this
place.
Christmas. Do you want to meet me in Quebec City, Mary Man Sai?
One more time, what was that?
Let's go to Quebec City, you and me, Christmas Eve.
Quebec.
Quebec City. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. You get in contact with me, and we'll see what we can do.
Hey, fuck off. I'm from Canada.
That's Irish.
Or Windsor.
Hey, thanks, Cy.
All right, thanks.
We need to make a product called Size Scream. Sorry, that's a Transformer, I think, actually, Dave.
Starscream.
Oh, Starscream.
I was wondering how his wife was.
I thought they were divorced because they lived in different countries. Turns out they lived in
They
the
get
same.
along better, maybe.
-5
Tom
for Jeremy
Sanders
Legg.
started on it. Hamburger always... Shit, that's actually a mouth match for Hamburger.
How about that?
-5 for Jeremy Legg. A few mouth matches today, Dave.
That happened quick.
Ooh, boy.
Bouncy coin on the field.
Lump hits it. Net 0 on Thump over there. -5 on Slider, -5 on Hot Steve, but +5 for Hot Steve. Net 0 on Thump, sorry.
+5 for Mimosa. 10 for Hamburger, but he has a mouth match, so he doesn't get points.
I'll
correct?
type him in anyway,
Oh,
though.
net 0 for Thump,
Keep him
-5
going.
for Slider.
Net 0. Another 10 for Hamburger.
Because he might get the
-5
most.
for Hot Steve, -5 for Jeremy Legg, -5 for Thump, +5 for Jeremy Legg,
+5 for Mom, -5 for Mimosa. Another 10 for Hamburger.
+5 for
Yeah, he's gonna have
Slider,
the most.
net 0 for Thump, +5 for Bijou. Oh, there's been actually about 15 for Bijou so far.
-10 for Topsander.
Net 0 on Slider, -5 on Slider.
Net 0.
Now Bijou moves out of the hole. Ruining the streak.
+10 for Hamburger, +5 for Mimosa.
-5 for Hot Steve, +5 for Slider, +5 for Jeremy Legg.
+5 for Topsander. Actually, no. You know what? That
+5
negative's been
for
hitting
Slider.
Hamburger. So
Oh.
the last 30 for Hamburger are actually net zeros.
Oh.
There's a net 0. That's another net 0.
Oh.
-5 for Mom.
+5 for Flip.
-5 for Topsander. There's a net 0.
-5 for Slider and Jeremy Legg.
Oh, but with the clock running out, ends with a +5 for Hamburger and a -5 for Topsander.
How about that?
How about that?
Fuck off!
That was good. Bouncy coin.
I could
Always
speak
crazy.
any dialect from this
Let
world.
me ask you this. What do you call it? It's a question about whether or not I was polite.
In what regard?
At the voting.
Oh, okay.
Standing there in line, probably 100 people in line. And this old confused lady sort of comes around the bend and sees that there's a big long line. And she's just sort of grabbing people by the arm, looking at them in the eye. I had my headphones in. I pulled out my headphones and looked her back in the eye and let her just keep walking. Should I have let her cut in front of me?
Fuck no.
What, this old lady wanted to cut? That's why she was grabbing people by the arm?
Seems like maybe she was asking for that, but she didn't say that. It seems like she was just coming to her bearings of being on a real long line.
Did she have like pleading eyes?
Yes.
Maybe she thought you were someone else. Maybe she thought you were...
Well, she kept doing it to people.
Her long-lost son. Maybe she thought everyone was her long-lost son.
Oh, shit. I didn't think of that.
Maybe she was looking for a weed hookup.
Acid.
Does it screw everybody over behind you if you let the old lady in?
Yeah, I think you don't do it. I think everyone just accepts that's the
rub.
That's the rub. There's 3 lines in the situation I was, and sometimes people go on the wrong line, and I try to politely
If you
let them
feel
know.
that strongly about going out to vote and you're in a long line, I feel like you should have accepted that possible consequence.
Stony Baloney asks, Maxtermind in chat, do Russian porn star accent.
If a long line deters you from following through with your vote,
Oh, I'm very into the way
I
you
would
are
say
sucking
your
my
conviction
penis.
was
Is
for
that
shit
Russian?
to begin with.
Do you just cut an old lady a break?
You
No.
good old lady. I'm Roman. I'm
If
going to
anything,
go bowling,
the old lady,
Roman.
Matt, should
Is
be
that it, Dave?
more equipped to handle a long line because 10 extra minutes in her life is a smaller percentage than 10
And it
minutes
only
to you.
makes common sense.
I saw Zach White.
That's why time goes faster as you get older.
When I was voting, I saw Zach White, and I was like, hey, Zach, could I cut? And he just looked at me for about 5 seconds, and I said, just kidding.
When you're 10 years old, 1 year is 1/10 of your whole life. When you're 50 years old, a year is, what's the math? 20%? One fifth.
You let the old
1/10
hag
of
sit in the
1/5.
bus, but
It's
you
like-
don't let her cut for voting.
Instead
First
of
of all,
10%
her
of your
voting
life,
is going
it's
to be
like
about
2% of your
like
life.
anti-minorities because she's old.
So a 10-minute line to an old lady is nothing to her.
Julian Niluge, one in chat, is very creepy. He just says women's names in the office and then happy emojis. He's been saying Sabrina over and now he's saying Francis with a
So
smile.
it's like you with everyone else.
He does that to me,
Dave
too, though. He says,
Bonowitz.
Dave Bonowitz, smiley.
Alright.
Anyway, it's time for Swap Shop.
Oh, yeah, it's time for Swap Shop. Real quick. Swap Shop, Morning Bullshit, Blood Feast. Last stream, Sports Hole, Fishcenter. I'm Dr. Rich, or am I? That's live at 11. Thanks for watching.
No problem.